Now for realsies. There we go. Global hockey's working.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her?
Some new prologue time save now. In the case of no crits, I learned that it's faster to do the backup strat anyway. Well, backup, quote unquote. The strat where you get hit.
Tell your sister, though. I sort of
For the fast overcharge animation. Still ends up faster than the hitless one, even if you have to add a shot. I don't know about how much it is. It's probably not much, but it is faster. Because on this patch, you often get a 27 with the normal strat, and like an occasional 26, but usually it's a 27. And with the get hit shoot one strat, you get a 26 pretty much every time.
What?
You look 10.
Yeah.
I know what you.
No.
Come on. And.
All right.
Yes.
Of course, if I can get a crit, I don't have to think about this at all. We can just go fast, but. I also learned that we can do like the 2-turn kill with like overcharge it to double counter. If we do free 2 headshots on a body shot, but I'm not fast enough with it to make it worth it.
Hope your lumina converter works better than your jewelry. You want? Alright. I saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that strat is good is because when you get hit, you build one less stack of charge. And because of that, you have a faster overcharge animation. Like, he changes animations between 6 stacks and 7 stacks, and the 6 stack is notably faster.
But clearly, you never got over her.
Okay, interesting grapple there. It just didn't want to activate.
It's a bit late, isn't it?
Too bad, this could have maybe been the sub 2. Yeah, look at that, 207. I mean, that grapple was the difference maker.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be. Oh, Luna's playing.
I'm trying to think of like a good camera angle to approach the fountain jump with.
Sometimes.
I feel like some camera angles make it easier than others, but I don't really know what I like.
The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner.
Really? That's horrible. I thought that was good too. I guess I jumped slightly early. Shame. Yeah, not the best start. We've lost like a second and a half. Mostly to fountain jump, I think. But it's fine. It's just prologue.
Let's at least check on Mael and my apprentices.
Alright, while we wait for the book to get shown to us, we can move our mouse so we can get past my L option.
For your they'll oh, and
I shall. I can do that.
I promise.
Andrea?
I'll use every.
The reason we want to move our mouse is because it'll let us pick option 2 the fastest and not dueler. We hover over it and then like mash F.
I knew I.
Please.
Yeah. Look, I know the rest of us, we don't need to.
1 year out.
I know you.
If anyone.
So do.
No, I don't.
Emma think.
Lumi has. Besides.
Right.
Sure.
Doubly lucky.
All right.
Oh, man.
You're this time.
Our beloved.
Don't get too.
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye. The chief count. What?
This is the.
I've heard you.
You and I.
You should put that.
There are so.
Em,
We're never going.
you're so.
Just take.
Me?
We're. She really. You mean the one?
Just suggest.
I do, anyway.
Alright. You have to admit, I am kind of sleepy. My eyes are a little droopy, for sure. Oh, this is really slow, actually. 444. One of the worst prologues I've had in a bit. A little bit bad there. Yeah, lost a second. Probably less than a second, but it shows as a second. Also didn't get the fast attack, which was another 2 seconds, but nothing I can do about that part. That just is what it is. So we're not starting off strong here, but that's fine. Honestly, none of this matters all that much. It's all about getting the bigger RNG checks, in my opinion. But even that doesn't matter all that much for sub 250. If I play well, sub 250 should just happen. Just like a no mistake run gets sub 250, even with bad luck, unless it's like maybe worst case everywhere sort of deal. You don't need a lot of luck to make this happen. Just good gameplay. Hey, I was... Yeah. This is like, what, 7 hours earlier than I usually stream? I had to wake up earlier for work, and I don't have much to do now. Plus, I didn't sleep like absolute shit, so I decided to just stream early today. Thanks, man. I'll try. Hey, come on, cutscene skip. That was a really good jump. 5-step. Didn't get the thing where it becomes like a 2-step, but 5-step is a... I think you could do like a 4-step maybe with like an absolutely perfect jump without getting like the little nudge that makes it into his 2-step. But I don't know how it works.
We can use that.
Alright, haven't done this yet, so these guys will spawn. Or jump down, I should say. I'm always like upright on this of the weak point. Nice quick attack. No crit saddle. Your crit here saves like 3 to 4 seconds. We haven't gotten any crits at all this run. Good fight though.
Is that a house?
Little shortcut here. Instead of going around the house and going back down, you can do that jump. Saves time, even if I didn't have to get the stuff here. They're doing it in story glitchless now, which doesn't have to get the tint or the money.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I do.
The continent.
So it makes even more sense
The
for
indigo
us.
trees over there.
Ugh. Almost failed that. I've been, like, bad at that jumping recently. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's something like that. There's like some precise like angle plus like distance that like makes you like get pushed by a rock or something. I don't know. It's wonky. Not the best.
These blue trees.
Some time lost there, but nothing unusual. I think I had a pretty good blusters in my PB, and that was not the best. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Alright, so coming up here, we're gonna do a cutscene menu, set up, I was about to say Noah, Gustavo Flansram, and some pictos.
Climber's expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Alright, and now we're mostly set up for Avec. We'll still want to give him Dead Energy too, but we don't have that picked up yet. And Lune Lighter him. Well, we'll yeah, be right before Avec.
Hurry!
Good jump.
This will be.
Nice, that was really clean. I like over-aimed a bit for both of those, but at least I didn't fail a shot or anything, so this is a pretty good fight. I've been having an issue there where sometimes it doesn't shoot my third bullet on the first full luster, and then I have to like go back and aim at him again, and it's a pain in the ass. So I'm glad we didn't run into that. My god, they're freaking like drilling something outside now. Really bad opener. Bad AP generation, bad charge generation, doesn't knock off many shields, it just sucks all around. Nothing good about this opening. If you shoot the weak point, you can knock off the shield and hit the weak point at the same time, so you want to do that when it's that one shield. Okay, bro, are you really gonna do this? Next one has to hit Gustavo, but this is looking like a reset, honestly. Double Illuminate target is a problem. I need to get Gustavo target a lot now to build up charge. Oh, I need a Gustavo target on this Avec move. If he does Illuminate target, I'm just gonna reset it because I can't even do a marking shot. Avec doesn't know either. He is a big Lune fan. Alright, we can play at least, but it's still not saved.
Take cover.
That helps a lot. But we're not out of the woods by any means. My damage also kind of sucks. Alright, now we're good. Now we're safe. I remembered who Gustavo was at the end. Alright, my AP's really good. Give me like double... Oh, one Lune target, I guess. Or none. There's actually more AP than Gustavo needs. Don't really have anything I could do with the extra one. Right? Nope. Shocker.
Careful.
This sucks because I don't have...
Danger.
trying to think about how to play this. Oh my god, I didn't perfect dodge that. Lost 1 AP. I guess we just do this. Then we'll shoot everything. Immolation. Call it a day. 4 shots marking shot. No, 5 shots marking shot. Hey Zazu! There have been streams that they've just been at a time where they're invisible to you. Thank you for the good luck. Good to see you.
Let the ink flow.
Yeah, just all Gustavo is best. Alright, and then the burn will finish. I think a spell into free Gustavo is best, but... no, all Gustavo should be better. Or they're about the same. Alright, I'll take that. It's not great, but I am okay with running this. It's good enough. Ideally, we get a crit and we cut out a few turns there. If we're mega lucky, we get a bunch of Gustav counters and a crit, and then we actually kill in one, like, before it gets the shields up. I legit have never gotten that on this patch. It should be possible with enough luck. Got him close a few times, it's just, at the end, he failed to overcharge crit every time. But I had, like, I think I've had the damage, like, a few times to kill with the crit if I got it.
To the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
I mean, same. My usual stream start time is like 9 PM nowadays. My time. I'm streaming really early today. It's 2 PM. Well, actually now it's like 3 PM over here. It's just like when I stream at this time, I don't have a lot of time for attempts. My cutoff is at like 4. So if I lose a run past like an hour from now, we're probably just done for this session. I mean, I can push it to like 4:30, I think, but that's like the latest. Because I gotta give my cat his medicine at a certain time. So I can't have a run going. Rico? I didn't even notice it. It really doesn't matter much in this category. There you go, yep. Hey, Brown Gold. 9:30, damn, it is really early for you. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, you get one for Batonk. That's the one you get for like the Lumiere menu. And then you need one more somewhere in the run before like Oskio, but you want it before the EXP farm. But you have a lot of bosses before that point, so you generally always have it.
Careful.
I've never run into like a run where I didn't have a recoat there. At worst case, if you're mega unlucky, you just buy it before Oskio and you bleed time, but you're okay. Alright, that battle right there is just done for EXP. This will let us get level 7 for Gustav and Lune before, what's his face? Before Goblu. Not as important on this patch, but it's still helpful.
A hut.
Plus, it does give me some money. It does factor into a money route. Without it, I'd be sure for inverted, I'd have to pick up some other money drop. Honestly, thinking about it, I'm wondering if it's worth skipping it on the like expert, like current patch expert. Things change enough here that it's like I can replace it with one stone wave plus money pickup, and well, besides the lower level, will be fine. Probably give us a better curator fight too.
How did you find me?
I have to look at that. That might be better.
Do you know who left it?
A message?
Right. Teach some skills here. My brain part of that. For some reason, I thought I wanted Gustav, which I don't want. All right.
Maybe. Again. All right.
Dodge, Gustav.
Oh, nice. Got a crit. Means I can do this. Alright, we're good on damage.
Storm is coming.
Slightly faster variation. If I got no crit there, I'd have to do a powerful. But they are both 26-second fights, if you're really fast with the powerful one. Oh, this is 25.
That was.
Okay, so this is just faster. I was tripping. For some reason, I thought this was getting me a 26, and I'm like, powerful gets me 26, because they're the same speed, pretty much. Within a second, but no, this one's just faster. By the way, I don't know if like it's just my imagination, but I think using like the controller to select your opponent or your duelist, it's faster than using mouse. Like mouse can start it faster, but I think the thing goes like brute faster on controller hold. Like you don't have to hold it for as long. I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Got no crit, so we have to do the slow version of this fight. not fuck up the brewer and fight this time. Last run I did, I missed the bomb twice. And it really cooked my fight.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion. Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
I lost like 20 seconds, that's when I decided to kill that one. And then I noticed I was dropping frames, so I just called it a night.
Take him down.
Let's spill some.
Alright, that was good. I was a little shaky on my aim, but 12 seconds is a great time. Yo, Sieg! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. How did Paintress go? I quit when you were getting bodied by the third attack, I
It's
think.
forging something.
Did you get it figured out?
So they have intelligence.
God damn it. I got the freaking bug. I was practicing this before the run, too. And I fucked that up, too. Yikes, that was really bad. Lost a few seconds there. I stuck phase 1 now? Okay. Sorry hearing. I was hoping you got past it all. Yeah, that one's all visual. I think the last 2 attacks for Paintress... Oh, I think the third one, you can get used to audio. Once you kind of know the timing, and I think the audio is good there. But the fourth one, all visual. Audio is a bait.
Yeah. This one is gigantic.
Those weren't too bad for me to learn. The hardest one for me to learn was the flying attack in phase 2. That one kicked my ass the longest when I was learning. Well, luckily you don't have to parry it, you can just dodge. And I'm sure you've seen it before running story, so it probably won't be so bad for you. Just have to readjust your timings a bit. Yeah, the mute button tech. Right. Got all my menuing in. Where did one of those bullets go? Huh? She missed one there. It's fine. It doesn't cause problems, but just like, where did it go? Damn. Alright, guaranteed no fast fight.
Don't die.
Alright. Have fun with your stuff. Thank you for the good luck. I'll catch you later. Holy minimum damage. Look at his health bar. I have to throw everything. This is just literally minimum. I need to get everything in, so really bad Goblu. Classic.
Let me help.
It would make it better, but it's not worth it. It takes like 50 seconds.
Take cover.
And then it wouldn't guarantee a fast fight anyway. It would just make it better.
For those who come after.
Nice crit. I do have to parry this. I don't know if I need to, but we're going to. So like, it's on the edge. Like the chip damage from Lune and Gustav might have gotten this into kill range. We're there now though. He dies. But really bad fight. Damn, I think most of the time lost here was the flag. Actually, no, it was on Goblu. Well, I guess that is part of Goblus, but... So yeah, I think it mostly was the flag. Probably like half and half between that and Gobble.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Alright, so we upgrade Brew Room to level 4 here. It's using enough fights, I think it's worth it. And we upgrade Light Room to 3, because we're already upgrading the Brew Room, so might as well. You know what I didn't practice?
Did Noko tell you anything
Batonk.
more about the village?
Fast
Other
Batonk.
than red trees everywhere.
I mean, I've gotten pretty good at it, but I did mess it up in the last run, so I should have given it at least like one try off stream.
Like gestrels, then.
Before I start my runs nowadays, I have like a training regimen almost. Not actually, but like I go through the more complicated menus and just practice them until I get them right. I should throw this into the practice. Alright, there we go.
Let me help.
Well, this guy is he just goes forever, man. He's a yapper.
Take him down.
Alright, crit please. Dang it, no crit. I haven't seen a crit here in a while, and it's a 48% chance. If I don't get the crit, I have to Ice Lance there. Adds like 4 seconds to the fight. Nah, got the roll. Not ideal. Or not the roll, I got like a bump. I didn't make the jump all the way.
Great.
The roll always happens. Looks like if my PB got the crit, you can see it from the time. You can skip the roll on that if you land on the right part of the ground there. Alright, nice. This is fastest attack.
Feel the burn.
Gotta burn him.
Let's spill some ink.
Going to Virtuose.
Gustav, don't
Alright,
die.
I can skip the Lumina attack. I was like so close to being late on that.
A storm is coming.
Finish.
Take cover.
Alright, this is a pretty good fight. Yeah, so 40 is always very good. Sadly, I think when you get a Patank, that Saka Patata is kind of always there getting in the way.
Fascinating.
How do they even stand?
Have to go a little bit longer around him. Assuming you kill the Patank with like the fast Patank bite, and then your movement's pretty stable.
They built it to
I think enemies essentially operate on a cycle. Like the longer you spend in an area, like the amount of time you spend in an area determines where they are. Okay, I was so used to getting the bug here when I didn't get the jump. That was like already moving my hand towards my mouse. And I am failing all the flag jumps today though. Not good.
Gustav, don't die.
Of course, this is the worst target. Gustav target just does nothing for me here. No chance of like ultra fast fight anymore.
Let me help.
That's what we can do is like around the 125. If you get a near male target, you can go to like 105 if you get lucky. Also, no crits either.
Lune, watch out.
The front has not been lucky with crits at all. Or targeting for that matter. No male targeting, so she's low on AP. Which means I might need a Tim for next turn. Which adds time. Good crits there. Okay, that helps a lot.
Let's dance.
Take cover.
Not worth countering that once we stop targets.
Don't die.
Honestly, I don't think it's worth countering either of those.
Let's spill some ink.
This won't kill, but the burn should do it. 124. Ended up being pretty good, actually. It's better than usual. Good segment, too, because I had a good robust as well. Chroma Elixir there just for the tournament coming up. It doesn't make a big difference, but it can matter on CL if you get hit. Might matter like 1 in 100 runs. Alright, so I'm really hoping I get 2 polish drops somewhere along the way. I don't think I got any up robust. I wasn't paying close attention, but I usually notice.
Village of Gestrels.
2 polish drops would save me like 20 seconds overall, like 5 on the lamp, and then like
Yes,
15
intelligence
on the
is not a
Minoko split.
prerequisite for it. What?
There are so
Second,
many
I gotta position my mouse. Alright, that should be good.
A white hair. You know him. So es-
Why? We already.
the strain.
I got really fast dialogue on the last one. Usually doesn't go that quickly. Yeah, the reason it would save us a lot of times is because it would let us skip a curator trip, essentially. Why did it do that? Instead of getting fast dialogue, it like ended up... Well, I know why it ended up on option 2, but I don't know why I didn't get fast dialogue. Ooh, nice crit. That means we can go for this. And if I crit the counter here, we have the best fight possible. And if I don't, we just add a per se and still a bit of time save. Nice. Really lucky there. No crit this time. Their odds of critting aren't super high. It's 23% since we don't have burn on them for crit burn. But you know, there's a chance. If we don't crit, what we do here is just drain the fire. Oh, we're hoping at least one of these crits. If not, he'll die to burn. That adds like an extra 2 seconds. Nice. Or 1 second. That burn is kind of annoying. Doesn't really do much. Gives you a better chance of critting this, I guess. Okay. In that case, what we can do here is just per se. That's a faster animation. But I don't like that burn because it's an extra burn tick that isn't really doing much. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, come on! Stop doing Twilight Slash! Twilight Slash is annoying because it doesn't build any AP, so my requirement to get a fast fight here is much higher. Your odds of getting a fast fight are pretty good, but not when she Twilight Slashes. Yeah, this will barely... This is where Twilight Slash sucks. Look at her HP here. She would die to 1 more shot. And because she did her only move that only generates 1 AP, I didn't have the AP to shoot. If I had AP to shoot, that would have been like 4 seconds faster.
The pot.
Thank you.
Kestrel,
Thanks, chef.
Hey, we saved time there. Means it was a good split. I generally don't save time on that one. I usually bleed a few seconds. Alright, sadly I have not gotten any polish drops, so I have one more chance on Francois. I've gotten it once off Francois in a run where it was relevant. Maybe that'll repeat itself, but likely it won't, and we'll have to deal with a weaker weapon. It's not too bad. The only fight it affects, really, is Lapmaster. But the problem is, I'm going to have to do an extra Curator trip after Duelista to upgrade my light arm to 9 if I don't get him now. And that trip just takes like 14 seconds. It's not about the weapon level so much as the extra trip to upgrade him later. That really sucks.
Feeling better?
yeah.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's Nest.
Hey, we're doing pretty good this run. We are a bit behind. If I play this split cleanly, we are going to be ahead probably, but we haven't had much good luck in this run. Bad Avec, bad Goblu. No crit up Patong. We did have good Robusta and Ultimate. Those were nice. What did I get stuck on there? That was a new one. And my tournament was pretty good. Let's set up for later with our stats. Gonna get Lightning Dance for big damage ability. We're finally more or less set up for it. Ciel gets Intervention, best utility spell in the game, IMO. There we go. Finally didn't mess up that menu. So we set up our pictos and the weapon for Mael, for Francois, and in general. Gustave doesn't need critical moment for the picto effect, but I just need to start learning it right away. We just bought it, so that's why he gets it here. Plus the speed is really good for him for backing up Francois if I don't crit Francois. Because he only dies to per se if I get a crit there. If I don't get a crit, I will need a Gustave attack to finish it.
I don't know. Getting a bit.
And the speed from crit moment gives me enough like speed to go before his second turn. So I don't have to sit through a second animation.
I don't know. Yeah.
I set up Power Pictos for later. Or, sorry, Lumina. In terms of Lumina, we're basically good until Act 2. Only menuing I have left to do now is like CL Pictos.
More questions I have.
Oh, and then like the Pictos and Stone Eclipse, of course.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. Eskier is surprising.
Kind of a bad cutscene skip there. I open with Mark. Mark doesn't get consumed if you hit a shield, so we can preserve her per se. Well, we can still apply defense with an exposing attack here. No crit, sadly. So we finish with an attack.
Okay,
All the.
take it. But no.
I got like none of the relevant boss fight crits. I guess we got the Sakabatat, Ultimate Sakabatat crits with Rain of Fire. I did save a few seconds, but that one isn't as impactful.
Francois and Eskier.
Unless my damage is like really bad and I would be short for the 3-turn kill.
Patriots created them too.
If not,
In which case
who
it is
else?
impactful, but it's really rare to get a fight bad enough that
From another world.
you run into that. Alright. Reason we went for the flag earlier in Eskia's Nest instead of using like the camp one or some different one is because it lets us add it as a fast travel point. Which is nice because the fastest way to exit Eskia's Nest after talking to Eskia there is to just run back to this flag here and fast travel. It saves 15 seconds versus leaving via like the right path. Right path is nice because the energizing start 3 is there, but we don't need it. You can just leave. I do wonder how it compares to just running out through the middle. I don't actually know. Unless I missed it, we did not get any bones polished, sadly, so we're only going to get to lighter level 8. Which means lamp is not as good as it can be, and we'll have to eat the time loss later. From revisiting curator for weapon upgrades. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it. It's not that I didn't miss it, we just didn't get anything. Unlucky. I feel like your odds aren't too bad, but nowhere near guaranteed.
I'm the fastest ball.
This is the fastest ball, guys.
This will be useful.
Alright. Gotta do some detours here to pick up pictos. ES1 is stupid good. Let's see, start with 1 more AP. And it only costs 5 lumina to equip, unlike the later ones. ES2, 3, 4. Sure is. Alright. We're gonna have 1 more cutscene menu here, but I don't have all that much to do here, actually, because I already got everything done ahead of time. Just equip ES1. I will have more menu to do in this segment, but the problem is I don't have the stuff I need to put on yet, so that's the most I can do right now. Still gotta get first strike. Still gotta put crit moment on Lune, but it has to be after we fight the Roshurin here, because we need to learn it. And Lune dies in that battle.
This will be useful.
I'm gonna switch the mouse keyboard here. Come on. Pin cages are sadly very finicky.
Nice.
We're also gonna need to do a formation swap here, but I can't do it until after the fight with the Roshur because we need my help for the Roshur fight. CL works in terms of the damage, but CL, the problem is with her picto setup, she's too fast. And the fight breaks because of that. Nice jumps.
What have we here?
Hey, Superbosses, come. Yeah, I'm actually using it now. And this is like 1 druid right here running my auto splitter.
A shrine to the
And so far so good. I did run into some issues where I didn't split a few times like 2 streams ago, but I think my tick rate was a little bit too low and it was just missing stuff.
Turn to whatever
At least that's my best guess. After I've upped the tick rate, it's been good.
a storm is coming.
Alright, so have you been using the OBS plugin? Like, I wanted to use that originally, but I didn't like the whole launching the game through OBS thing. It kind of bugged me. Because I have to restart this game pretty often. With how, like, it works when, pretty much enemies don't drop down. If they've dropped down like once in the playthrough, so if you need an enemy to drop down, you see it drop down once, you have to restart your game for the next run. You don't? Did you like do set cap on OBS? Or does it just pick it up? I might give it another shot if I don't have to launch it for OBS, because Druid's been good, but there is like one bug that's kind of annoying. Like sometimes global hotkeys just stop working, and they don't work until after I restart. Interesting. I'll give it another shot again then. Maybe it was a skill issue on my end. I think, to be fair, I think when I tested it, it was when I had that issue where I was like timing out because I was running a debug build. I'll give it a shot after this run, see if it works. If it does, I'll probably just switch to that. That's way more convenient. Although Druid is nice for like editing splits and layout and stuff. That aspect I really like Druid for. There are some like annoying tidbits of it too, like the color picker on Druid like was abysmal for me. It was so hard to like get my background right. It's like HSL only and it's like kind of buggy, can't input values. Like typing it, you have to use the color picker. I'm sure you can just like edit the JSON or something, but eh. But yeah, if OBS Live Still On works, I'll probably just use that.
Nice.
No, yeah, I know they put a lot of effort into it. I'm using Alex Knopf's fork of it, I think.
Flurry is over there.
And like, it's good enough. It works, you know? I'm not complaining. But it does have some, like, some stuff to iron out still. Alright, let's try to give Seal Twilight Slash here. Okay, that went through. Yeah, exactly. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, I still have a few things to figure out for the ASR. One sec. $1,400. That's so low. Grenade, please. Nice. 3,300. So I need 2,300 more. About. Nice. Alright, we're good. Good fight for phase 1. This is a really good setup. I could also skip the 10 to a Gustav next turn. Oh, I could skip it for sure now. I need to stop timing that so badly. Alright, I'm just gonna focus until the end of the fight, just make sure I don't fuck this up. Yeah. 5. Wait, no, I couldn't skip the tint. Yeah, I needed the tint. I could have sworn I thought this through and it worked. I don't know anymore, man. Really good split. I actually gold this, and I didn't even have Lighter M9. Didn't have a good phase 2 either. I just got the fastest, like, on my end variation. Okay, anyway, back to the ASR thing. So, the one thing I need to figure out still is, the current ASL, it does, like, a mod check.
Let her go.
It checks to see if there's, like, a mods folder, and if it does, if there is, it doesn't, like, start, and it sends the user a message. I need to figure out how to do the check, because I don't know how to find the game directory. When I try to do, like, get module path from the process, or get path from process, it gives me the Wine64 preloader path instead of, like, the Sandfox, like, XC path. And I need to figure out a good way to get, like, the game path. And then I gotta figure out how to actually communicate to a user there's, like, hey, It's not working because of mods. What do you mean by starting with mods? Gotta scroll down. Skills. Yeah, pretty much. That's the idea. That's what the current one does. The ASL. I don't know how to replicate that behavior on with ASR. I mean, I can, like, if I can figure out how to find the directory for, like, the EXE, then I could just, you know, have the game not start, but I don't know, like, a good way to communicate to a user
Head for the monolith.
why it's not starting, which would be nice. Outside of, like, some janky shit where I, like, add a setting and use that as, like, an indicate, you know, field, or don't show the settings until
Everyone okay?
things are okay. I don't know. Oh! Okay, yeah, I don't know enough about how that works. Like, the way it's set up now is it checks for mods folder. I don't think that's counted as part of the module. I honestly don't think it's, like, a feature that matters all that much. I haven't seen, like, it ever come up. But maybe that's because it's working, you know? Maybe, like, it hasn't come up because it's working. But I don't want to do anything that will give the verifiers more work to do, so I would like to have that in there. And there was like one other thing that I need to figure out. I can't remember right now. I think maybe it was the settings. I don't like how the settings are, because I like how OG LiveSplit has like a tree of like checkboxes. So you want to disable all of like a section, you can just do a checkbox for that. I don't know how to make settings like that with ASR. But I think everything else I have working.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took
Okay.
most of them.
Is it still around?
So it's not just like a skill issue on my end, at least. That's good to know.
Many years ago, so most likely not.
That wasn't correct, but whatever. Trying so hard not to get stuck on the bodies here. Alright, decent movement. But yeah, I gotta bring it up to verifiers at some point, and like, I don't think we'll make this like the auto splitter the default, unless there's a noticeable performance improvement I haven't profiled compared to ASL.
We're lucky.
I do think it's faster, but I'm not sure on that. And then just have it available for like Linux users like me. Didn't get my pause, really. It's my fault. Shouldn't have been so tight with my timing. No, it's just like an extra folder pretty much. And a read from folder. It's a mods folder.
Brace yourselves.
So the check is simple, you just check if a folder exists, but on Linux I'm having trouble getting the game path. I mean, I haven't tried on Windows, but I imagine it's easier there.
Not today.
Because for me, it finds the Wine64 preloader instead of the game with like the ASR led. Not a good fight, sadly. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do it, I just don't know what that way is. Alright, this is nice at least. My timing for that parry was so sketchy.
I'll manage. I've got this.
I don't think that's enough to define strike. Like, maybe it works, but I'm not risking it. We'll switch time if I'm wrong. It would have been crit dependent, I think. Huh, that's an interesting thought, maybe. I wouldn't know how to detect it. Combo attack energy down here. I think there was like one other feature that I'm like, I couldn't get working that I wanted, but I can't remember what it was. Hey, Big Sid. Thank you for the good luck. Well, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's come out so far. I still have a lot of learning to do in terms of Rust, but, you know, I got, like, I think the code is pretty decent. And I know a lot more than I did, like, 2 weeks ago, so... Now it's just a matter of continuing my learning. It's like, I don't have that much I can apply to this project anymore. I need something else to work on if I want to keep learning the language. I don't know. It depends on whether or not I'm happy with the run, really. Sub 250 and the run I'm satisfied with is my end goal. But honestly, I think a run I'm satisfied with probably gets to 248, unless it's pretty unlucky.
Is this the place?
Yep.
Didn't get the rest of my stuff in, sadly. I dropped one of my inputs, so it was harder. Alright, so I'll still have to remove Dodger off CL, and I'll have to reverse my Lumina page order. I mean, if I find more route improvements, then it'll probably go down. Like, honestly, it's not even the sub 250 that I want. I want sub 3 RTA. But I think they kind of go together. Of course, if the route improves, then I'll want to bring it down even more, but I'm pretty tapped out on ideas at this point. I have like one thing. And it'll be like a very, like maybe a... If I can make it work well, it'll save like maybe a few seconds at most, sort of deal. And I just don't want to dig into it. Just refactor where I get my Lumina pretty much. And how much I get. I don't want to deal with it.
Let's carve a path. This will hurt.
Alright, good fight. Nice. 15, that's what you want to see. That's the best time you can get there with this version. I think the shooting version you can get a 14 if you are really fast. Which I am not.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late.
Julie, so
Here
one
we are.
down.
Monaco Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
Alright, did that pretty good. Alright, thank you for the good luck. Good luck with your work, man. Hope you have a good day. Appreciate the talk.
Watch out.
Nice. All right, good fight. No, no relentless. Really good split. I'm still gonna lose a lot of time though, but that's just because I have to do a curator thing I mentioned earlier. I have to upgrade to Lightroom 9. But yeah, that was a really good split. I was within 10 seconds of my gold, and the curator trip takes 14 seconds. So, in other words, if I had a Lightroom 9 and I put this the same way, I would have golded by like 4 seconds. Yeah, I feel ya. That's true for like most of the music in this game. You don't get to listen to nearly enough of it anywhere.
Aren't you using gradient attacks?
I'm so glad we have Clay Unleashed in the run, because that's like my favorite battle theme.
You didn't teach them, did you? You lazy.
And regular Clay goes down in under 15 seconds, so...
I shall generously.
Hurts. Take cover.
Really glad we get to listen to that theme more now.
No margin for error.
Man, where are the crits at?
Storm is coming.
Yeah. In fact, Gradient crit I would have killed without the 4th kick, because I did crit all the lightning dance hits. That's fine. So, we're gonna Minoko Leader, sadly. When I say Minoko Leader, what I mean is, when we open the menu, it's gonna start on Minoko. That's because there is a bug where if you never reload your game after defeating Blackmaster and you get Minoko, he ends up at the top. Whereas if you reload the game at least once, he ends up at the bottom. I don't know if it's at the bottom, but not at the top. Lune stays the leader. Sadly, this is completely standard because, well, we never want to reload the game. I've gotten stuck there twice now recently. At least it wasn't as bad as last time.
Welcome, my friends.
Alright, menu time.
Old.
That was pretty sloppy. I don't think I've hit one successful flag jump this run.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
Oh, I fucked that up. I'm gonna have to remove Breaker off CL at some point. It's not too big a deal. I could probably just do it on the next cutscene menu. Now I have to kind of play for it.
Friends.
For some reason I went to Lumina, which you don't do there.
In this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we? How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time.
The other thing I wanted to check that I didn't get around to is how much can I cut that corner there? I feel like I can cut it more.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier. Livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Really? I didn't get cutscene menu? Alright, I have to remove Breaker off of CL at some point.
Speaking of home,
Trying to think of
where
like the
do you
best
live
time to
in
do
Lumiere?
it.
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now.
I never said there was treasure.
Nice, got a crit. And then got a dropped input. At least I caught it. Alright, this guy dies because we got at least 1 crit. We need 1 out of 3 there. I lost 2 seconds to that dropped input, by the way. That version of the fight gets an 11.
So, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Oh, look at that. I lost like 2 seconds of my PB. Coincidence? I don't think so. Oh. I could have also menued better. My menuing is very subpar. There was a lot of small time saves I missed out on. Could have probably grabbed like 4 or 5 more seconds of optimal play. Ah. No one roll there. Also, that was a little spicy there.
I think I'm close.
Getting caught by those guys is horrible because you don't have a way to flee since Miles by herself. You have to fight it or reload a save. In my case, I'd probably reload a save and I'd lose like 25 to 30
Smell is
seconds.
intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
Barely got that in. Jeez, it dropped an input again. Alright, so she still needs that energy too. And she also needs her loot breaker. Hey, no crit. Shocker. Haven't seen one in like a week. Oh, what am I saying? A week? 2 months. Alright, nice. And a crit, so we're guaranteed to not have to sit through an extra animation. Alright, good. Now we're definitely good on damage. Attack, leadership, lightning dance, and we're good. Good fight. I got good animations. The like ranged attack is one of the slower ones, but because it was on Lune and I could use it to skip a tint, it was still pretty good. He golded even. I had a really bad split there in my PB. Or a really bad fight. It was the worst fight I've ever had. Not because I messed up, but because he gave me such a shit pattern that I actually didn't have the damage to kill. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. Oh yeah, I want to time this. I noticed that Pete goes to the left here, whereas I go to the right. I'm curious as to which is faster. So the left is technically a little bit more direct, but you also get into the water later, and you move faster in the water. I don't know which ends up winning out. So I wanted to go and time it. To be fair, I noticed this when I put his bot on to fall asleep till like 5 AM. So, makes sense I forgot.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
Alright, minus Mayo plus Monoko, 1 up for Del and Ram. Okay, barely got the combo attack in. I was thinking if I'm really fast, I can get in the rest, like the big CL, but that was a lot to ask. Okay, that wasn't even close. Jeez. Tried to do a flag jump there, but I didn't get close enough to the flag. Alright, I already have Twilight Slash this time. Okay, how do I want to do this one? I think I'd remove Breaker on CL. Really? That wasn't good enough? Fuck off. How tight is this one? I swear, I feel like this cutscene entry is tighter than all the others. Well, forget what I said. I can't do anything there, really, to fix things.
They seem so joyful. I'm almost jealous.
Okay. I don't know why I decided to go that way, but...
He who guards truth with lies.
Ah, got him. That was a good one, see? I like that one.
Useful.
Alright, CL, and then Confident Fighter, and then Crit Burn, ES1, and Augment. I'm like, why does it look so weird? It's because it was still inverted, I forgot about that part. My ES1 is on. Augmented is on. It doesn't look like I fucked up the menu. It was a little bit unusual from what I normally do, so I was kind of worried about it. You know, I shouldn't have bothered with the Breaker in hindsight. I should have just done it in the glass cannon menu. It would have cost me like no time there. Like, I'm naturally over slot 1 there for a moment anyway when I open her pictos. Would have been perfect timing to do it. Alright, anyway, moving on from that. Minus Minoko, plus Lune, plus CL, and then 1 down for Dioliso.
I know they're Nevrons, but witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
Alright, so this is a, like, wall category slash current patch detour you have to do here. This takes quite a while, but there is a picto here called Glass Cannon. Glass Cannon is really good. It gives you a lot of speed and gives you 25% more damage, which is just like a flat 1.25x damage multiplier. And that is very useful. Alright. Get that in, and now we're all set for massages. Still do have to stop by the merchant, though, before we fight the boss. And buy up some Resplendence and some Lumina. Lumina change I was considering would cut the free Lumina here. That's like one of the differences, but we're not going to do it today. Possibly ever.
These masks feel ominous.
R to you too, sir.
Minoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Alright, what's left to do?
Exactly what it sounds like.
God, as in
Just
protect,
Lumina, remove Augment Burst Strike, and if I can, equip that energy too on, what's her face, my L. That one's harder to squeeze in, but I'm gonna try. Alright, augmented. Nice. Alright, now let's do this fight properly, unlike last time, and not miss my shots.
I've lived through worse.
I was like extra careful there too. Traumatized by that run I threw.
A storm is
Alright, everything looks good on Lune.
Not looking good.
Like, I was pretty good, sure I was good, but I was a little worried I accidentally took out crit moment instead of crit burn. No, we're perfect.
No margin for error.
Potentially don't want to kill there. If we do, it messes up our fight. We then leadership. We gradient to kill and set up our stains for next phase, and we're going to introduce 10 CL, so we're guaranteed to have AP for intervention. Now we just have to deal with his 2 moves here, and we'll be good to go.
Ready to evade.
Alright, nice. So notice I have 3 white stains here and the fire, so I'll still have 2 white stains left over after this. Which means with another gradient, I can set up another lightning dance. So that's why this setup is good. It means I can do 2 lightning dances in like one quote-unquote turn segment. Before you can get like another move in. I don't have to split up my lightning dances.
Let's push forward.
This is a really good fight. I think it's like perfect, pretty much RNG. Also a bit of time there, that's some sloppy menuing. I think the splits I'm running against already learned skills. And Massages, I used to be in Seren. I moved it here because it's good to do things with flags when you talk to him. It's a little bit more efficient than doing 2 things in 1 flag, if you have to talk to the flags anyway. This is what we bought the Resplendence for, so we can upgrade to upgrade afford to upgrade lighter into 14 instead of 13, and on top of that we can get CLs into 11 instead of 9. That is what the purchases were for. And the free Lumina is for like Act 3 stuff.
I am Speed.
Yeah, speed
Let us
stuff.
get wet.
Alright. Off to Seren. Yeah, speed. He's also the fastest ball. Also, glub 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 glub. Alright, 1 right
The
CL.
architecture looks very.
I'm on track with my menus now, right? Yeah, we're
This
all
kind
fixed
of
up.
place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Nice, I even got a crit moment in. I've never done that in the menu before. Queen! I'll save me like 2 inputs in the later menu. It's time to stretch! This is a stretch break part of the run. Okay, I wasn't able to move yet. I'm like, wait, I'm wasting time now. Switch to our weapon Delrim here on the jump. We do it on the jump because that way we can menu while we're moving forward off the jump and then off the roll animation that happens after the jump. So the menu doesn't really cost me any time in terms of movement.
This is kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
Now we're gonna get into a fight with these ballets, and we are gonna let them kill us. Well, we're gonna kill ourselves and then let them finish CL. This to just set up my HP for the bosses here. Do that. CL's attack animation's fast enough that it should be faster to attack versus skipping. The only thing I'm not sure is what happens if I actually hit the ballet. What's that change? Because their AI can change and there maybe there's a chance that she kills it. I find that very unlikely, but I do have CLs on 11. Both like good damage pictos. Alright, combo attack. Depth Store. Nice, that was really good. I had trouble lining that up.
Well, that will help.
Not the best paint cage. If you have to wait, and if you stop moving, means you could have played it better. I stopped moving and I waited, so... It would probably been like half a second to a second faster. This is a detour just to get that picto. That picto is called Shield Affinity. Gives you 30% increased damage if you have a shield on you. And at this point in the run, the picto effect doesn't do anything. We never have shields, but it is still a really good picto in terms of stats. It gives you like 116 speed and like 16% crit, which is a lot. We do use it for the stats. But we need it for super bosses later on. Like the 30% increased damage is gonna be like... It's like the tipping point. It's what makes everything work. If I didn't have that, I'd have to replace it with something else, and this is the fastest source of increased damage that I have available to me. This and getting Nvidia Res and Dark Shores combined. If I need this damage, I'd be able to skip like the trip to Dark Shores and the trip to get Shield Affinity, but things would change. I get like almost 20,000 chroma in Dark Shores, so I'd have to come up with like a solution to replace that. And then I'd have to come up with a replacement for the stats that I get from Shield Affinity, specifically for Renoir 2. That's like the hardest one to work around. Everything else we'll be fine on. Hey King Demon, thank you for the good luck. Alright, small shortcut here. Get past this guy, just shoot him once. It's actually pretty easy. Switch back to the dually saw on the jump again, so we don't lose movement time.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
Anyway, Manor door over there. I always forget about that one. That one's very missable for me. I think my last casual playthrough, I missed it. And I had to, like, go into Wiki to figure out which door I missed.
Oh, lovely.
It'd be so cool if we could use Manor doors as, like, a form of fast travel. I wish that was a thing. Also, I was kind of surprised it wasn't a thing. When I like started opening up these manor doors and saw they were all connected, it's like the manor. I'm like, oh, okay, we can fast travel with this. But then I tried to like, you know,
We should take it out.
do things with that, and then nope, it's
Definitely an
just
advantage against their end.
it's just like a manor door that throws you out where you came in. Missed opportunity, IMO. That's gonna fall off. Yeah, I need to do another jump. It's okay. See how luck. Eliminate 2 luck. 6 defense. 7 defense, 6 might. There we go. Finally got a flag jump. First successful flag jump of the run, I think. I could have went a little further before I jumped. Alright, cool thing about the strat now is I overkill this guy hard enough that I don't need counter damage.
Swiftly now.
So I don't have to parry the next move. Whatever it is. Not that I struggle parrying them, but you know. They can make your life easier, why not, right?
Ready to strike.
I play defenseless, give people AP. See, I'll hit them with a really big gradient here. Casual 97k damage, then back to Lune for another big lightning dance. I feel like this fight's always a 1-on-1 now. It's the only time I ever see, unless I mess up and like drop an input. Which is interesting because you can get a 58 with parries on like the previous patch. So your fight's just like 3 seconds slower for no reason. The only thing that's adding animation to this fight is having combo attack on Verso compared to like old version. And that doesn't add 3 seconds. Like the attack animation from an extra attack. At least I don't think it does. Alright, I'm really hoping I don't fuck up Seren again. Because I think we can get a pretty good time here. Probably gold Seren. If I just don't mess up.
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I don't think it'll be a big gold, but I think it's possible to gold this. She's fine. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'll manage.
It's the crit, although unfortunate, but it doesn't actually matter, I think, if it's only one.
Here we go. I saw your future.
Bring it on.
Alright. I messed that up on like the run 2 runs ago, so I was a little nervous about it. It's not a hard parry at all, but just because I made a mistake earlier. But yeah, we set up this fight so we get her just under the threshold for Frantic, so then we can counter her into Frantic threshold. And when you push her into Frantic off a counter, it will skip her next part of her turn where she tries to enchant someone. And if I Frantic to her early, she would do like the Grand Belly Stars or something. I forget the move. It's like 30 seconds longer. So, humongous animation. So that fight's really cool. Damn, I saved a lot more time than I thought I would there. Nice gold. Yeah, it's just like everything I think is scary if it's like punishing, and it's all punishing at this point. Hello? Please scam. Yeah. To be fair, Glissando is hard. Tail Slam is hard. The others, I think, are pretty easy, but Tail Slam is legitimately one of the hardest
Wow.
to parry moves in the run.
Much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
Oh, where am I going? My alignment there was really bad for a moment.
You bunch of drunks.
Like,
We can
Tail Slam is, I think, like top 3 hardest to parry moves.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand.
Maybe second after attacks of each arm from Lamp. Well, bright side is you have a good autosave beforehand, so you don't lose that much time. It's like, in terms of deaths, it's one of the least punishing ones. It's still punishing, of course. You're probably losing like a little under a minute, but it could be worse. Not true, he could just loop you. In which case, GG, get owned. Didn't jump. I like that movement, except when it doesn't jump. And then it gets pretty janky. Oh yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. I think you just grind out runs and learn the timings, you get used to doing the menus quickly, and it'll get fast pretty quick. But you'll definitely have a learning curve. We're in the cutscene trigger spots, etc., etc. That's fair. The thing about the cutscene menus is you gotta know how to do the menu in like 3 seconds. But I mean, as long as you don't put like very important menus on the cutscene menus where you can't back it up, like basically pre-boss fights, it's low risk to go for it. If you mess up, it's whatever. It's not a big deal.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you alright?
Jump in there though, so I don't get stuck. There's like one spot there that just gets you stuck all the time.
Dangerous. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real.
Oh yeah, PS5 controller is pretty cringe. No argument there.
Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Yeah, that's, well, you know what's happening. You just gotta find like good timing cues for yourself. I still do it. Like, I messed up the massages one this run. Oh, I think that one's one of the harder ones. It definitely happens.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Nice jumps, by the way. You know what?
Fire.
Fired. Tsune, it's time to shine. She kind of got one there too. Yeah, do you know how to force an autosave? That'll be helpful at least. That plus a save manager goes a long way to practicing. You're on PC, so it shouldn't be too rough for you.
Teaching her children.
Yeah, sorry, I keep saying that, like, force an autosave. What I mean to say is, force an autosave that doesn't get overridden. So, I guess I'll just tell you anyway, plus anyone doesn't know. So normally the game likes to overrate your autosaves, but what you can do is, when you make a save, you can reload that save, or you don't even just, like, reload a save, and then force a save, and then it'll make 2 copies, and that one won't get overridden. Hello? What's... I'm not even sure I got the dually still on. I'm gonna have to, like, eyeball it when I fight the Chevaliers. Oh, yikes. Bad jump. You do that, and then you use the save manager, and you'll be pretty good for practicing stuff. Fired. Bruh, I got stuck in that exact same rock twice in one run, like twice in 2 runs. That one like rock right there that's sticking out has blocked me 2 times in a row now.
Who is she fighting?
Her husband?
Nice.
Please jump. Mayel? You're fired for that one. Have to see how. Yeah, I mean, naturally, you run this long, and you fire people when they get stuck. I'm surprised everybody isn't getting fired like 3 times over.
We're inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
Damn it. Oh, we actually golden. Funny. Of me getting stuck like 4 times. Was clean otherwise. Okay, I mean, I have to do this anyway, but it's not where I meant to go. I usually do stats first. Don't know how that happened. At least I didn't go to continent or something stupid, imagine. It wouldn't be as bad as it sounds. You would just reload your save. Yeah, he has Dewey, so good. Back here because that animation should be faster. Now Seal's all bloodied up. Feels bad, man. They've earned their firings. Getting stuck on pebbles everywhere.
I don't understand.
Verso? You okay?
Hey.
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
Surprised we're 40 seconds ahead. I just, like, it's been a no-mistake run. There hasn't been any amazing luck. I think my run where 1 was pretty nice, but like, otherwise it's been pretty standard. Well, my lamp, I guess, was good too. But it's like, I didn't have a lot of, like, the big early crits. I had none of the big early crits. They didn't have too polished. They didn't have anything super special, and here we are. Alright, just gotta not choke this fight, like I've been doing recently.
You're outmatched. Worth it.
Now it's our chance. The cards have spoken. Swiftly now. Your turn to shine. Let's push forward.
I'll try to be patient with my shots.
It's locked on you.
So little for us.
I think I'll improvise.
Pretty good enough.
Not looking good.
Just need to make sure I do my 3 headshots. Alright. We have powerful, so more lenient than usual. Alright, 115's fine. We'll take it. I golded it? What the hell? That doesn't even make sense. How did I gold that? Alright. Oh, it's you know why? It's because the split got split up, I think. So like the gold there was like not accurate anymore. That fight can be like 10 seconds faster. That's why I was so confused. Like we saved time too, so I don't know. I don't remember what my PB had there. I don't think it was anything too good.
Outside.
She's there.
I don't know. I've gotten used to it at this point, but if you're talking about the fork hit of the melee attack, I feel ya.
As possible.
It's very it's like a big ol' feint.
Back.
Alright. Glass cannon, swap, and then minus vertic glass cannon, plus glass cannon, ES1. I should have done ES1 later. Whatever. I don't think I have anything to do here. Yeah. That's why I should have done ES1 later.
I've lived through worse.
Elements converge.
ES1 isn't essential, it's like a backup in case I get 0 verso target from meteors, so. Which if that happens, you could just roll an attack. Although to be fair, I don't really know how to play this version of the fight without it. I mean, I think I know how. It's more or less the same.
Take cover.
Not impressed.
I'm ready.
Nice, I got C rank, don't have to shoot.
Worth it.
That's really good RNG. You want at least 3 meteors on verso ideally. Like the best pattern.
Aye. So be it.
Do you understand what you've done?
Every time this forward notes.
Kill him. Who are you supposed to be? No matter.
Alright, good.
Last ditch effort.
Damage is not an issue at all.
Time to take risks. Time to take risks.
Your fate is sealed. You can't betray Verso like this.
Yeah, that sounds painful. I thought about doing some funky challenge runs for Simon, but that's just too much.
He likes
How long did that take you?
my own way.
Also, you could probably get stupider. You could do HP times 100. No painted power. But yeah, I don't recommend that. That's just misery.
Let the ink flow.
10 hours. That's honestly faster than I thought it would be.
Let's play. Lovely to see you.
Renoir thinks I would not defend myself.
But yeah, I agree, not worth.
Your face.
As much as I love this game, doing a fight for 10 hours does not sound fun.
Stands me.
Bring it on.
Nice.
Did I dream the fire? Is Versa still alive?
I got the best possible RNG for this fight so far.
Let's push forward.
And my GPU's getting a bit hot. I haven't seen it get this hot since I've like tweaked settings. It's fine though, it'll cool down, it's no biggie.
If I die, so be it.
Well, GG. Congrats on getting it done.
I'm ready.
Nice. No heal on Verso. If I get crits with the... I think the person needs a crit.
That hurts.
Aw, you... In the final moment for the perfect like RNG fight, he choked it. But it's fine. It just needs one more sealed fate hit then. If I crit that first hit of Divine Strike, that sealed fate would have killed on 6 hits, not 7. It's not like a big difference. It's just like we were so close to the perfect fight. That's alright. He did alright. We can forgive his one mistake.
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier. Alicia, quit. End of the
yeah, I
corridor,
mean...
you know where it is.
We're not going to talk about that movement. Alright. I'm not doing it, I can tell you that much.
Our parents, he has... I need...
Alright, that worked pretty well.
The conflict is... You will do nothing. The writers you... And I can't prefer so trip. Although, if you I'll fight this... Can you handle that? Lest you... Good. And repaint your...
Oh my god, didn't get the last dialogue box. Yeah, this game's fantastic. If you enjoy, like, if you're willing to do that, it's clear you enjoy the game. I need to update my friend swap time here. I have it set to 17 seconds. It's 15. Unless you're unlucky. That's fair, see? Good point.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to...
Fuck, it was inverted. I forgot about this. Okay, I need to give her this store at some point. After I do... After I give her pictos and Verso's drafts.
Are you?
Is he bad? What?
That's something I should have done with my, like, free Painterest menu there.
You did well. Of course.
Just uninvert the menu.
I was. Everything. I don't care. And that.
CL.
Oh, please.
Thank you.
As long as...
You got it.
Not to...
Thanks for this.
Was it worth... What will you...
I'll do my best.
Quite as...
I mean, Pad Thai is my vote. Thai food is too good.
We have to...
I'm surprised.
He's been...
If you and your...
What's the...
Maybe. Your fight. Eileen. Our whole... Lune.
I was right.
And what would you...
I wouldn't have...
So you'd...
That's your...
Knowing what... I don't...
Okay, a little bit below the line to line that up. Sieg's got the right idea, actually. Big facts.
Once we're ready, we can...
Jeez. Did not want to fly. Alright, I'm not going to bother with the flag jump. I always screw it up anyway in this spot. It's kind of awkward. Mezzo Forte, just not so much. I need to practice this skill menu. I've been like kind of slow about it recently.
Nice.
Yeah, versus about to get fired. Well, I actually do like my elf for this part anyway, so it's not just because we got stuck like 3 times there. I suck. I got too close before I shot. Oh! I just realized something. I have to reload save.
Oh, really?
Okay, I cannot get caught in this segment if I remove first strike off Minoka early.
What have we here?
Alright, well that's my first mistake of the run. That's gonna lose like 15 seconds probably. If not more. That sucks. Didn't mount Eskia, that's annoying.
Who's going to upgrade our pictos now?
Not a very clean segment.
Guess he's not.
Cousins. Versa.
Esquier. I feel like having
3.
10 hours in his...
Oh.
Roughly. What have you...
Of.
Impressive.
Monet. But net women's.
Sure.
Yes.
So how did these...
Girls. You can.
You know...
Lose it. Ask me.
Hmm.
I hope.
So...
Yeah.
I don't know.
You are. To advent.
I can do it.
Anwar.
I guess he's not...
Cousins. Shirin.
Who? Well...
Oh, but.
You're the one...
Oh, well.
Right.
You're.
Yep.
Oh,
You just...
that's.
Nice, I nailed all those. And it was like, I didn't remember where they were for dialogue options. I kind of just like muscle memoried it. I don't even know if I can call it muscle memory.
I guess he's not...
Instinct it.
That.
Yeah. What's
I
up
forgot
with-
about that one.
So...
Maybe. Not.
You're headed...
I.
Alright, Monsieur Big Brain.
There's one coming up here.
Happy...
That was an awkward one because it's like a dialogue option after a transition.
Anwar.
I guess he's not...
Cousins.
Enjoying this...
Star.
I love...
Oh. Yeah.
Are we talking...
Isn't that. Hawthorne.
We...
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
How come you're...
I am. I too.
You might...
You're real.
I'm a bit... Although I'm a bit...
Oops, miss a input there.
Anwar.
I guess he's not...
Cousins.
I can't believe...
Oh.
Yeah, it opens with one.
So she's...
Oh.
Well, great job.
I thought. Don't.
What?
Are you? Oh.
You gave...
Oh.
I see.
Oh.
Luna...
Lunin.
You've been talking...
Yes.
Yeah.
And.
That's not...
Use.
I'm not flustered.
What?
No.
Really?
All
Damn
right.
it, messed that one up. Unironically, this is kind of hard to do fast. On this patch anyway. On previous patch you can kind of get away with just matching. But here I have to be kind of mindful of my timings.
That's...
Why'd you...
Oh, I was...
That's...
Yeah. He'd hate...
Oh, and from...
What do you mean by... Whoa.
Where I...
Uri.
Uri.
Oh. So...
I live...
Okay.
Oh, maybe it may...
Francois... Anyway.
A
Better.
make it
Sure.
worse.
Gee.
Alright. One left. And it'll be after the fight.
Dad. Oh.
What?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, definitely losing time, but we already knew that. Because of Dark Shore's mistake. The fight takes 17. We're losing a good chunk.
Oh, don't call. You prove it.
We'll trade.
Is that spot? I think.
This fight takes 15 to 17 seconds. That's like the result screen time, not overall. Because then, you know, result screen and shit.
Last ditch effort. I've got this.
I can do 1.1 apparently. Alright, not too bad. Could have been worse.
You can leave. Oh, Francois.
He really does miss her.
Now, verse.
Glad I...
You do your...
Fluffiest.
You.
Thanks.
You.
Alright. Nice. We are done with the dialogue. I mean, there's still more in the run, but not much. And now we can go back to playing the game. Okay, so I do have to mount Eskia, sadly, because it didn't mount before I entered camp. Which is going to make this a little awkward. That wasn't too bad, actually. I thought it'd be worse. Make sure you can get low enough for that. You don't have to go all the way down, but you have to get pretty low. That's probably lower than I needed to get. Alright, time for versus drafts. Okay, I still need to give my own depth store.
The chroma here is very old.
Need to make sure I remember that.
In one of the deepest layers of the canvas.
So after I give her media res, L free, R free A.
Last time I was...
Where are we?
Oh, Vaso mentioned this place, but he never showed it to me.
It was his private hideout. And he wanted to escape.
Yeah. No sisters allowed.
What? Bruh, what? What the fuck was that? And it that made no sense, man. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Nice.
It bugged out. It wouldn't let me do inputs. I've seen it before on, like, skill menu, but I've never seen it on pictos. Never seen it in that spot. Okay, bro. Fuck off. Oh my. That was rough. I could not line up that balloon.
An advantage.
What? I did not like how this has gone so far. Oh my god. Whatever. That's interesting. It skipped the fade out. Normally there's a fade out, like where he steals your chroma, but it didn't happen there. Might be like a fast text thing. Actually saves like a second or two, I think. Hello, Mokuman. Alright, good. That was supposed to be a jump, but luckily it still works. Alright, nice. Was it 1 or 2 dialogue boxes before confirmation? I think it was 2. Is that my yell or Verso? It looked funky. I don't know my yell. I don't think there's a bug to it. I think the S game is a 4x multiplier, while Clayum is a 2x. Ah. Nice. Or rescue might be 3x, I don't remember, but it's definitely more. I failed to read the 4th one, which could have screwed me over if it was 5th, but I got lucky and it was 6th. There we go. That one was obvious 4th. Please load fast. Nope. I swear, I get it loading pretty fast in practice, but in runs, never. Still a decent fight. Like, we lost 15 seconds there, but the split was really good in my PB. And I'm okay with losing 15 here. Sucks I've lost 30 over the last 2 splits, but 20 of that is like my fault, or 15 of that is my fault. My Dark Shores there was pretty big. This one is just, it is what it is.
Great.
From this point on, though, I should be saving time more or less everywhere, if I play well. Okay, спасибо. Alright, we just gotta run to the merchant now, buy some Grandiose. We get bonuses from the Gestrals, we can buy a bit less, but I don't think we got any, sadly. Alright, nope. Buy the 3 Lumina, we need that right now to set up Une, ideally. Yeah, I'm trolling a bit. Can't remember if I did that there. My god, I just like brain farted so hard for some reason. I lost a few seconds there for sure, like up to 5. I legit couldn't remember what I had to do with that flag. Okay, and I get stuck there.
Well, that will help.
I'm pretty unhappy with this so far. Yeah, Quayam is like... I think in terms of DPS, the Quayam might be better. It's like it's pretty close in terms of the map. But the thing that's not considered is like stuff like Fortune Fury and Gradient Overcharge. It's much easier to use with SKM versus the Quayam. So if you're going for like a one-shot really big hit, SKM is better. But if you're going for like just overall DPS, Quayam is better. And Quayam is more versatile too, because you're not screwed over by elemental resistances. They're both good for different things. If you want something more generic, Quayam's better. I'd say SKM's more of like a specialist kind of weapon.
Relay the trail.
Wait, why did it start there? What in the hell? Well, I mean, for Genesis, it wins by default because, SKM can't do a Darkstain Genesis. Well, Lightning Dance is better target, single target than, or better damage single target than Genesis. So it depends on what you're fighting, honestly. But yeah, if you're like just going more generic weapon, I think Quayam is better. Oh my god. I keep freaking getting that ledge grab because she gets stuck on the like after the jump. I'm not happy with how this split's going.
Yeah, that... There, Mike. You know.
I almost kept running past the flag. I was so close to running past it. Brain don't work good anymore, which is a shame because I actually have a decent pace for once. I think this is my best Act 2 finish so far, and now I'm playing like shit in Act 3. Usually it goes the other way, as of late.
Your turn to shine.
That hurts.
Oh, I almost fucked up. See? Playing like shit. I mean, at least I didn't actually fuck up, so... something's very wrong.
That was one of her first creations.
I'll check it in here. But she failed to crit there? That should not be possible. Something is wrong. Did I put the wrong picto on? I know what happened. Shit, not there. And then first strike back on. Where are you?
Expedition has died here.
That's why it put me on the wrong one. I guess it ate one of my left inputs. That must have been it.
And it has a taste for expeditioner armbands.
When I put on Feint, it ate a left input. That's why the menu was funky. Okay, did I fuck anything up there by doing what I just did? Shield Affinity, don't care. I got lucky there. My crit rate was probably pretty low. I mean, I have crit moments, so it couldn't be that bad, but I could have definitely failed to kill there. Now, first strike being removed and put back on doesn't matter, and then shooter's just gonna move to slot 3. I don't think anything there breaks anything. I still saved 23 seconds on Sprung, my god. I felt like that was such a bad Sprung split. I guess it's a fake gold, kind of. It got split up a bit, but... I don't know, man. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. We are accurate after Sprung. This is our real lead. As far as I know, anyway. I did cut stuff out of the PB, like... My PB did more stuff in Yellow Harvest, so it's time safe from that. I skipped Death Bomb, and I didn't buy Lumina there. I think there was something else, too. It's like route improvements that weren't in the PB yet. I'm pretty sure. I really should have noticed the lack of feint earlier. I think that's probably why I almost messed up my fight too. No audio cue for feint, so I'm like, yeah, it's not Lune's turn. When it clearly is. Alright, that looks about right.
Finally, I killed this damn snake.
What a lovely...
Alright, Energy Master, and then Contamination, and First Strike.
fight.
That's payback for eating me so many times.
Alright, fight this fight for warming up, plus also it's a fight towards learning Cheater, which we need to have learned before XP farm, and that's coming up very soon.
No margin for error. Now's our chance.
Flashing through the sky.
Gonna bonk there. Alright. We're gonna intentionally fight this guy. This used to be a Death Bomb fight, but now it's a shoot every big fight.
Flashing through the sky.
So Death Bomb used to have 1 second, now it takes 5, so we lose 4 seconds by not having Death Bomb. Pretty much the reason we don't do Death Bomb anymore is Death Bomb takes about 14 seconds to pick up. It saved about 14 seconds in fights, but back then I was learning Auto Def, so since I had Auto Def on here, it made sense to have Death Bomb on too. But I cut out learning Auto Def, so because of that, there isn't really much point to go for a Death Bomb setup. Extra setup time on like the pictos and whatnot makes it not worth it.
Together for some time.
That's because I came up with a new way to generate AP on CL, which let me squeeze in second chances of Lumina. And like it still fit in like my normal amount of Lumina. So I no longer need to learn Auto Def because I don't care about like preserving my Lumina. I could just give her a picto slot for it. Come on. Right. Hey, how she slips off there. Fight this guy to get Energizing Burn, plus another fight towards Learning Cheater. Unlike the other two we've done, though, we don't actually need to do a full power, like Darkstain Lightning Dance. You can just Lightning Dance here. Oops, right into the hammer. Nice, getting stuck there, Mael. Let me fire you. I'll do it. So a new change that I forgot to do is I don't actually have to give CL Tisserand works. When I routed this, I assumed it wouldn't, but it does. The reason I thought it wouldn't work is because Tisserand extends your Twilight, and if you're extending Twilight, that means that you're not generating as much AP by like consuming and generating per tel, but it still works anyway. Plus, you're also doing extra damage, and I was worried about killing the dense use early, but with how few loops I do now, it's not an issue. It gets a little close, but should never kill early. Freaking bugged out there for the diagonal. I tried to diagonal to Cheater, it only did a down, and when I pressed right to adjust it, it went to right. All the bugs with menus that I have to deal with, especially when you do diagonals. Love this game, man, but the menus are so buggy. And this is the current patch. It's not like this is old patch or anything. This is live patch. Oh, it's here! Get the pins ready. Alright. Oh man, so you get to go somewhere. Shit. Alright, this is a pretty cool fight. We're gonna kill 39 dancers total. We're gonna let her keep summoning, but we're gonna open the fire fence to slower and change her to ice element because my L's gonna be hitting with fire. And then we're gonna be doing a lot of shooting. What than that? Oh, you did say you were gonna be unhinged. There is the unhingedness. Ah, it's here! Ha ha ha! You brought him back.
Your turn to shine.
It's yeah, I guess if you want to call it a bug for the bonus EXP, it's still there.
I can do it.
I wouldn't call it as much a bug as a weird mechanic, or a weird implementation, but
Finesse.
yeah, it's still there.
Here's your card.
Yeah, Tisseron's actually faster in this fight because... One second. Come on. Because whenever you enter Twilight, there's like a second delay. And because Tisseron extends Twilight, you don't enter Twilight as often. Doesn't save much, but saves like maybe a second or two. I don't know how many times it is with like each one.
Here we go.
You started it, man. Can't blame him. Keep missing one shot. We're not liking my execution so far.
Not looking good.
I want to make sure I end every turn with 9 my LAP because that buffs for Eschium.
I can do it.
Well, now.
Well.
The 0 files will literally just be my quote collection. I'll put in a good word for you, see.
Here's your card. Ready?
So my Twilight finally expired there. Luckily I still have enough AP for everything. Just a shot there, but that's not so bad. Nope. She doesn't get to play. That's the beauty of it.
I can do it.
This fight also gets progressively laggier the longer it goes on because of the particle effects that stick around after you kill him, so it gets harder.
Let us stain them.
Harder to be execute well here.
I can do it.
Alright. Is this my last? No, it's not. It's not even close to my last delaying slash. Oh no, it is. Yeah, what am I talking about? It is my last one. It's like before Luna's third turn, not after.
I can do it.
Alright, do this, then intervention. I was hoping for a gold here, but we're not getting it. We're close though.
Not giving up.
Oh, that's my new best time. Let's go. 442. I recorded best as 445. That's like the Tisseron difference. And my execution was fairly decent outside like those few missed shots. Alright. Stats, skills. And then Lumina mashing like crazy. Ah! Pretty sloppy skill menu. Alright, and then resources, 135. Went to seal early just because she only needs one. Now I can just like match and piece. I get this part of the run. We gotta get to 285 with my L, and this will put me at exactly 285. I still have Lumina left over there? I shouldn't. But I thought I saw a bit. Might have just been like the HUD not updating right away though.
Hang on tight.
Alright. Luckily we get a nice little break here. Because we have to do the elevator here again. We have to revisit Seren because there was a merchant we got to buy 2 pictos from. Double Mark and Greater Powerful. And when we're here the first time, we just don't have the money for it. It's way too expensive. It costs over 80,000 chroma, and at that point we have 15,000 chroma. At that point in the game, we don't have any good chroma generation methods available to us. So, it's just it's worth doing the revisit. It's faster than any of the alternatives, and the 2 pictos are pretty essential. Technically, like, Double Mark is completely essential. Greater Powerful, it might be theoretically skippable, but I would need to find 15% more damage somewhere else. And even for Double Mark, I'd have to generate an extra 25k, which is a lot. I'm also going to do a quick menu here. Just kick out my L and Lune Adverso. This is just setting up for later. Because I'm going to need a different party order. And Lune's on the bench for a bit. It's gonna be my L's time to shine for a little while. Yeah, that's what I saw too. I saw like 2 or 3 out of 1. Okay, wow. I got stuck here really hard. I mean, if I have extra Lumina, it's fine. I'm just wondering where it came from if I do. Maybe I miscounted on Lune or something. I don't know. I'm wondering if I do have extra. Do I just, do I buy a few more? Because I have no idea what could have given me Lumina. Like, if I messed up applying it, I'd want to, like, buy some spares. Alright, Double Mark, and then... Alright, cheater. Oh, what am I? Alright, messed that up a little bit, but didn't take me too long to recover it. So yeah, I should have 135 Lune. 285 CL and 100 or 285 MyL and 100 on CL. If any of those look different and someone spotted it, let me know. Because, like, maybe one extra lumina kind of makes sense, but to have 3 extra is also quite a lot. If I do have 3 extra. Oh! What am I doing? Dumb mistake there. Luckily, because of mode remover, that doesn't actually add much time mode removed, but that does add time real time, which I care about because I want a sub 3.
We're below the monolith, where he was sealed.
Careful.
Okay, if I saw it on the permission page, I do have 3 extra. Interesting. Where did I get it from then? Okay, then my lumina count is fine. You know, let me double check my notes, make sure I'm not going crazy miscounting something. $135, 285, 100, yeah. Weird, where did it come from? I honestly have no idea where the 3 lumina came from. Only thing I can think of is that small world map battle I did.
Lost chance. I can do it. Prepare for annihilation. It's okay. Oh, don't believe.
Well, you know what? I think I'm tripping. I think he always had 3 there. Because my buy checked out. I think I'm just confused myself. I just don't apply them all there. Oh, that was a horrible jump. Gets me a roll. I think he always had 3 spare there. Because I bought 11 to get 15, which is exactly what my notes say. I think I'm just miscounted. Or forgot what I had there. Alright, got that flip.
Turn back.
Good.
I sense something powerful down this path.
Let's go.
I shouldn't turn my camera there. I get confused afterwards. If I haven't landed yet.
Let's carve a path.
Lost chance. I can do it.
I should have one supply burn for crit burn and burn affinity. This is a pretty funny powerful. You can just fail it completely. Because it'll target my L by default.
Time to hit big.
Kind of nervous about missing there. If you miss this shot, you have to retry. Alright, good Simon. We golded apparently. And that was me making that mistake in Seren. Where I fast traveled instead of going back to the continent.
sky. Hang on tight.
I can tell that my brother's making food for Koji right now, because Koji is just squealing right now. He always does this when it's like time to eat. He gets like excited, he starts squealing. Or impatient, I don't know what the emotion is. He's normally a pretty chill dog, but when it's eating time, he goes a little crazy.
This is where she lived.
Yeah, acts as if he's getting tortured with a squealing. Where literally it's my brother just like cutting up his food in the kitchen to give them. He loves food though. Like, we had to get him one of those maze bowls because he eats his food too fast, like an unhealthy speed. Or it was like causing issues. Got a small jump there. Should have jumped that little corner too. Alright, powerful mark, really important picto. Fuck you! It didn't give me my jump and I landed on the jar. This is like bugged like crazy, but we can't take advantage of it. It's actually like really bad to get bugged out there. Didn't give me my jump, so we land on the jar, get into a battle, get a bugged menu, and I don't even get to finish the menu. I have to like back out. That was like 10 seconds. All because my jump didn't come out. Lovely. I'm not salty. You're salty. And I ate my shot once. Oh, I think it just whipped. Ugh, really should he start to this area?
3 to go.
Two Rico drops though. Those do. I wish you could sell in this game, man. It'd be so nice if you could sell. That's like another thing that I feel like is missing. No sell button. I mean, it would change things quite a bit, but like maybe at least the consumables, you know? Sell like your catalysts and your recodes. I don't think pictos should be sellable, or weapons. Well, weapons would be pretty handy, honestly. Alright, one of the cooler fights. This is with a one fight and run, like an Act 3 where Verso gets to shine. Because these guys are absorbing, like, resist a ton of elements. Oh my god, come on. So my L is not that good here, because she has a fire weapon. She will still take one out, though. Preferably Flame Evac. Come on. Damn. Let's cross the back. Alright, we're gonna overload. Please be Flame Evac. I knew it. I got the worst variation of the fight. You want to kill Flame Evac not last, because he takes like all 3 hits of Berserk Slash, whereas the others only take 2 hits. And that's like 2 seconds to the fight, if he's the last one to die. But it's just random, because pretty much only one's vulnerable at a time.
Down. 2 to go.
And it's random which one it is. Bro, why did it not give me... I'm getting kind of annoyed now. Didn't give me my menu, and I pressed it pretty early too. This is a pretty bad flying manner so far. Ah, didn't quite make that. Alright, we're gonna do my also for a bit, Verso, and see how where the pictos needed to learn. And I have Soul Fighter on my L, so we're gonna take advantage of it.
Okay. Not looking good.
Sadly, then Dansus, they absorb fire, so I can't shoot them, which makes this version of the fight the best we can do. Well, that would be too much different if I could. It would just be like 2 shots on each of them, and then per se, instead of Phantom Strike, it'd be about the same thing. Well, Master's a bit of a joke here. He only has like 5 mil or something. I don't know, not a lot. That kills him comfortably.
Just one more.
I do love that we bring Per Se back for this segment. Like, Per Se isn't that good in damage. Like, Senhal mega outpaces it. It does like 4x, even with like optimal Per Se conditions. But Per Se is really cool in that it's a very fast animation, and I don't have to shoot to get my AP back for it. So because I'm strong enough to kill things with Per Se, I save like a few seconds on each fight. A Senhal fight's like 13 to 14 seconds, a Per Se fight's like 10 seconds. So I purposely keep it on like all the way through to like Act 3 just for the like these fights right here. Well, these Simon Phase 1 and then the fight in the chromatic in what's it called? Universal's Drafts that we get Frenzy from. Yeah, lost 5 seconds, only 5 seconds on the Vex.
Not looking good.
Ought to be more, honestly.
That should do it.
Alright, that was the last one, so now we can go fight Clea. Messed up the fast dialogue in the last one. Well, I didn't mess it up too much, it was just a little bit slow. Nah, if I jump like that, I'm not sure it's worth jumping. Alright, and then we're gonna do a cutscene menu here to fix our formation. I don't actually need CL and Lune for this fight, but they're nice to have, like, just to prep for the next fight, or next fights, I should say. I wasn't sure it took my shot. It's like the input delay is so bad. Nice. Wow, I saved a lot there. I don't know why I had that much time save available there. Like, I saw that my gold had like 20 seconds of time save, but I had... Well, Vex was already happened. It was just the menu and not going through on the jump that was a bit bad. I'm wondering what happened to my PB to make this so slow. Actually, I think I remember. Also, that was a terrible attempt at this. God damn it. We're gonna pretend that never happened. You can jump that rail, but not like that. Probably never gonna do that again, to be honest. It saves you, like, nothing. If... No, it's just a waste of time. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm talking about. Delusional here. It's from the lack of sleep. Alright, back to Versus Drafts. We gotta come back here because Oskio is a super boss, but that's not the only reason. Even if it wasn't for Oskio, I'd have to come back. Because I need to get 2 pictos in here. Double Third and Frenzy. And they're both locked behind fights. Which is why I haven't gotten them yet, so... We're gonna fast travel to this flag. We're gonna go talk to the Gestrel. Turn in our toy boat for the quest. Get our 3rd piece of cake so we can go to... the Cornupied Station, I think it was called. And we're gonna take 2 fights in there to get 2 pictos. No, that was really ugly text smashing. Or dialogue skip. Yo, Luckbox, how you doing? Also, I love the music here, it's so good. I don't want to jump through him like that. I'm trying to trigger the battle while jumping into it. That's unlucky. I also jumped through this guy somehow. Alright, it's a little bit faster if you shoot these guys versus Phantom Striking, so I'm gonna shoot here. That's so awkward. I don't know where I am. Nice 15 view streak, let's go. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I'm very happy to hear that. Makes streaming worth it. Alright, I don't think I can gold Oskio just because of the movement mistake. That didn't happen in Flying Manor, and this was a little sloppy too, but... we should save time. My god, I'm just getting stuck on everything. We should still save time here. Unless I mess things up really badly. This guy's actually really tanky, so you gotta make sure you do the full QT. Like, he has less HP than Dual Beast, but he has much higher defense. So like the Dual Beast that we fought in Flying Manor is like 16.5k, or 16.5 million I think. We get hit him for 19 million with a full QT. Well, actually, you know what, to be fair, you know what, it's not that. It's because I don't have Solo Fighter anymore. That's what it is. So my damage drops by 50%. Otherwise, I'd be doing 21 mil.
Excellent.
I wouldn't even be close.
Who is you?
Well, either way, it costs like no time to do a full QT, so. Alright, gotta remember, Double Third Frenzy are both on the left side. I almost dropped my controller right now. Yeah, I hope so too. Hope I don't make any major mistakes from here. Whatever. Tried to jump down here, but I was apparently a little too early. There's like an invisible wall that is like disappears a little bit past where I jumped.
I think I do.
No, I understand you. Your English was perfectly fine. Alright, guard down over per se, good. And thank you.
Not giving up.
Nice. I honestly don't practice Oskio moves enough. I kind of know them all, but I'm not super comfortable. But luckily I need to get hit like 4 times to die, so... That one is one of the ones I'm better at, though. That was like the first one I learned. It's a good song. It's not necessarily my favorite genre, but I still enjoy it. I always get so paranoid on that part, just because you're cooked if you fail it. It's not hard, but... Yeah, I didn't save all that much time there. Let's switch to Une. I like Une for the rest of this. Alright, we gotta get Une to 225. Perfect. Had no Lumina left, so we did do Lumina correctly. Yeah, it just game overs. It doesn't even let you, like, bring a second party or anything. You just lose. My casual playthrough, like, once the DLC came out, I did die to it. Yeah, it is pretty funny. It just sucks they have to redo the fight. It's not too hard, but it can definitely get you once, you know? I think it's the only fight in the game like that, too. It's like a completely unique mechanic. Tell that the Verso ending enjoyers, Grudon.
That's where she used to paint and create.
Good.
Finesse and grace. I can do it.
Charge for Infinity, Bird Defenseless, and then... Wait, do I give us one? I don't think I do. I'm... Oh. Okay, we're good. I blinked a little bit there. I'm whether or not she needs ES1, she doesn't. Beneficial Contamination, Feint get you covered. I can, but like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I can get to like 95-ish or 99. Because of like how I'm doing the Densu's farm, I can't really cut out one level. Like, the change in the XP is a little bit too high.
Let the ink flow.
Careful now.
Alright, good. I haven't seen that one in a while, so it's always a little scary.
Show me what you can do. Till the end.
It'll give me... I drop too many levels if I kill 2 less. Like, it's a difference in millions and millions of EXP. Because of how, like, exponential EXP works.
So much potential.
Or if you remind me after the run, I can pull up my spreadsheet for this and tell you exactly how much EXP I would drop. Alright, good. Now the only really dangerous fight left is Simon. A good bit, like 35 million or something, or 20 million, I forget. Due East, I think, gives 35 million. Auto def. Alright, could have been a little faster, but it was fine. I love Koya. She also has my favorite battle theme. So, I'm very biased there. Alright, this is the one usage in the run of Gustav's Homage. We learned it just for this fight. But it is very important here because it lets me kill one phase and still get to Virtuose, which is what enables this fight to work. You're on a very limited turn count here, so... without that, the fight would not work and I'd have to deal a lot of attacks. Gustav in the end saves us from pain against Lampmaster. Alright, here's the trick. Our sacrifice will proc both our shortcuts, and Lamp normally goes by default after your 5th turn, but the shortcut kind of overrides it. And then when we intervention Mayel, because of reasons I still don't completely understand, she actually gets 3 turns in a row instead of 2. So this lets her kill 2 more times. So Mayel kills 3 phases, and then Lune will kill the last phase, getting 2 kills total. That'll be all 5 phases done. Yeah, it's really tight with Gustav's Homage. Like, the 2 biggest damage thresholds are Clea Unleashed with Lune and Gustav's Homage on Chromatic Lamp. Like, those are the 2 that need to work for the damage route to work. And it's our one usage of Elemental Genesis in the run as well, just on Chromatic Lamp. I was thinking right now, it's like, what if I give her ES1? And then I can skip Genesis and do another dance, but she doesn't have the Lumina for it. I'd have to give her like 20 more Lumina and give her Energizing Turn to make that work. I think it makes more sense to learn an extra skill than to get 20 more Lumina. Yeah. How did I lose so much time here? And then Death Store could burn. I don't know why I lost 3 seconds there. I doubt it was menuing. My menuing wasn't the fastest ever, but it wasn't bad. Not like 3 seconds of time loss, and my fight was good. It's weird. I don't know. I did add that split manually by timing from my bot, so maybe that was part of it. Maybe I just didn't time it well, but 3 seconds is a lot. Alright, do at least the time. I had to remove First Strike from my Yelp for this fight because her damage is really tight and having First Strike on her actually breaks it. Instead, we're going to rely on our sacrifice to give her a shortcut turn when I want it. I had to give an air shortcut turn. We're not counting Pain and Love as a super boss. Honestly, I don't count Simon and Quay as super bosses either for this category, but you have to beat them to, like, do Endless Tower stuff. But yeah, if Pain and Blood was included, it would extend the run by like 20 minutes, and it would just be, like, the same run anyway, because all you would do is just, like, nuke Endless Tower. It would just be boring, and it wouldn't change anything. Not really, it wouldn't change much. Maybe you can cut out like one dance to the sloop then, but I'm honestly not even sure that would be good enough. I use the Lumina, I mean I could do split up Lumina menus, generates a lot of Lumina doing that. Endless Tower gives you 1 per floor, so you get 33.
Just try it.
Alright, good. Unless I fuck up really badly, GG.
I've lived through worse.
Let's spill some ink. Finesse and grace.
Yeah, it's actually not as trivial as you might think, but yeah, it wouldn't be very interesting. He is still kind of limited by SKM, so maybe like Minoko would actually get some time to shine. I don't know. I don't know how we do it, but nah, I doubt it. Minoko we'd have to invest Lumina into. Like, she does struggle a bit more because of like groups of enemies, but it still wouldn't be entertaining, you know? Nice. I got the best order. Ideally, you want Luna before CL. Minoko doesn't have first strike, so it doesn't matter for him. Our sacrifice to proc shortcut, bring her down to 1 HP for Death's Door. I mean, my yell will definitely clear everything. It's just a question of how fast, if it's the fastest option. There's a lot of room for optimization in Endless Tower. Like in Platinum %, for example, it's not all Mael. It's Mael and Minoko. Here it might be like Mael and Lune, depending on like which floor you're on. Because, for example, anything that absorbs fire would be kind of annoying. Thanks for the GG's, guys. Yo, I think we got the RTA time I wanted to. Let's go. Some free RTA. That was like what I really wanted. Almost sub 48 too. We were so close to it. Damn. GG, what a run. Also, how did I save 10 seconds on Simon? I don't get how that happened either. GG's, thank you for the GG's, everyone. Sid, Gudon, Sieg, Mazev. Technically world record, Mazev. Luckbox, Knight, Mosh City. D wins. Like, it's only me and Bida that run this, so... And there's no leaderboard for it. But my PB was already the best time so far. This is now the best time, my PB is now the second best time. But GG. Hi, YouTube. Because this one's going on the tubers.